Don't worry, guys, you don't have to worry about Iron Boy Jr. anymore, because now he is Iron Strange Jr. So, let's see what the internet is saying and what could be going on here. This whole multiverse thing just keeps on getting crazier every time we see anything new that possibly ties to it. And of course we know Spider-Man No Way Home will directly connect to the multiverse. So now that we've gotten a few action figures out there and we can sort of start to understand what is going on possibly, it just brings up more questions, sort of like everything we've ever seen in relation to Doctor Strange originally, and what happens with WandaVision, and of course, Marvel Studios and Sony are playing a pretty good game here with hiding elements of Spider-Man No Way Home. But the big, topic of discussion now is that he's no longer being mentored by Tony Stark, and the internet has realized that his new mentor will be Doctor Strange because of obvious reasons. In the new toy photos, we saw some interesting twists and turns that the film is going to take. One of the most interesting is the Iron Spider Mark 2.0, which of course is the brand new suit he will have at some point in the film, probably the early goings. I think everybody kind of agrees with that. But the big standout here is, once again, that Peter has magical powers. He seems to be able to conjure things up, use magic in some way, shape, and form, and shoot electricity bolts. So a lot of questions, and people are trying to figure out, what does this mean? Like, why are they giving Spider-Man magical powers? So I'm going to take this a step further and say they're not. I'm going to take this in a direction that, to me, feels like the Iron Spider suit gets an evolution, and he has electrical abilities, and Doctor Strange has to leave. So what does he do to protect Peter? He puts some sort of spell or something, some sort of enchantment, protection on the armor, and that armor is protected, with that marking on it. So whenever Peter feels in trouble, or if, things have gone really bad, this shield can pop up, and it has a limited use ability, or limited amount of time it can be on there, but it can protect him in case, something's about to stab him or something. I don't know, right? But we don't know how they'll use it. My guess is Peter is not learning magic like so many people are freaking out about, because why? Or maybe they're going to take it in a direction where there's a device that has a certain amount of magic, as a part of it, and Peter builds it into his suit and he's able to harness it briefly, but that within itself brings a whole lot of other problems. And again, Doctor Strange can't be in this entire film because he could just take care of the problem. We know he's not there for the entire film because they were shooting Doctor Strange 2 and Spider-Man at the same time. So it's going to be a limited capacity he's here for it, which again goes into my theory that when we see Spider-Man, we are going to see some sort of spell or something that has to do with this, and people are just overblowing it because the internet.